All right, morning everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Daily High. I'm your host, Tone Vase. Unfortunately, Matt McGregor will not be joining us tonight. He has an event to attend in Tokyo, some kind of a boxing event. He's back to boxing. And yeah, he should be with us tomorrow. Well, tomorrow night for him, tomorrow morning for myself. So I'm gonna hold down the fort. Need confirmation that the audio is good and the video is good because I don't have a co-host today. So let's wait on the live chat while I pull up some screen share and we go from there. Very exciting, a very excited evening last night in the world of Bitcoin price action. So we will take a look and analyze. Audio is good. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, here's the weekly chart. We are still on a red candle. This is candle number 5 of the uptrend on a weekly scale. I'm not a big fan of green star candles on candle number 4 because they come a little bit late, but you still have plenty of room to the upside, and I am expecting a lot more upside as in 2 weeks from now, there will be the US election, which will have which will bring with it lots and lots of volatility. Okay. Oh, greetings from Peru. Thank you. Let's go to the lower level time frames. How is my allocation doing? My allocation remains at 60%. I may change my mind today on today's price action. I mean, the big drop took place tomorrow after market already closed. Well, the big rise took place after the market closed. And I am still watching my expected path. My expected path is still for a potential panic event around election time. I didn't expect us to rebound this strongly. I really want to go and take a look at the 4-hour chart as well. What am I waiting on the daily chart? On the daily chart, I would like to see some consolidation here and then a green star candle and price going above 68,000. I really want to see 68,000 on the green star candle. We're not going to get the green star candle today, and we're not going to get the green star candle tomorrow. But tomorrow we're going to get the MRI price flip, and I really want to see, oh, didn't mean to move that. What I really want to see is this kind of a green star candle. We are looking at a very similar reversal here. We didn't go as low as this green trend line. I still want to see us go down to the 50 period moving average, not just the 20 period moving average. But this is good, and it was right in the middle of my buy zone box. I was just hoping it would be a little further along in the box, but it's absolutely good enough. Now, the other thing I was looking for was an MRI buy on the 4-hour chart. And unfortunately, I did not get, I just moved it to the left so I can see where this wick was. Unfortunately, I did not get the MRI buy on the 4-hour chart. The 4-hour buy is still being elusive. I need to go all the way. Let me get rid of this line because I'm going to forget it exists. I have to go all the way back to mid-September, September 16th, to get a 4-hour MRI buy. And this 4-hour MRI buy came on a daily MRI sell. So it was a very, very difficult 4-hour MRI buy to purchase. Oh, that was like an arrow. You can also delete that. And therefore, this did not give me a clean entry trade. Now, if we continue to fall into right now, into the 10 a.m. this morning, then this would have been 7, 8, and we would have had our MRI candle, right before market opens. We didn't get that. Now we have a green star candle on the 4-hour, which is a decent buying opportunity. But considering how far Bitcoin has gone up off this low, it's almost $3,000. That's nothing to sneeze at. And considering we're literally at 10 a.m. with a 10 a.m. reversal to the downside, speaking of the 10 a.m. reversal to the downside, let's look at the 5-minute chart of Bitcoin, and what a surprise. The 5-minute chart has made a top right at 10 a.m. I have to go all the way to the 1-minute chart. I know, I try to time these shows better, but there is technology involved, and you guys know how I am with technology. So the top comes in on the 9:55 candle. We start to go down. We have one more push at 10 a.m., a little volatility at 10 a.m., and then it all falls apart. Now, I prefer to trade the 10 a.m. reversal on the traditional markets. So we can go and take a look at the S&P 500 and see how it's doing. We can pull up the 5-minute chart. And this one is a little tricky, right? Market opens way up, probably off of Tesla earnings. And then it goes down, makes a new top at 10 a.m., and then it reverses at 10 a.m. That's a reversal 10 a.m. candle. If you ignore the opening candle, what you have is a gap up and pretty much straight up into 10 a.m. That is a reversal candle. Would I have traded it? Probably. Where would my entry have been? My entry would have been to the short side, right around the lows of that candle. So pretty much at current price. Okay. So if I was to be in a short, I would be in a short at current price. Right here. That's my short. Shorts are red. My stop loss, which is blue, I should put it as a stop loss, right? My stop loss would currently be above the swing high. But the moment this candle goes red, my stop loss would go down to the top of this red candle. And the moment the following candle goes red, my stop loss would go down into break even. But for now, my stop loss is up here. We'll get back to this chart after I talk about Bitcoin. Now, I am not yet convinced that Bitcoin is going to break this swing high. Not yet. Not yet. It would have been better if we fell a little bit more. And I even texted. I have a private group of with a group of people that are actually about to launch a paid subscription service. And I will help out with that. More info coming soon. And I said it in that group. Let me go to the lower level time frame. This is Bitcoin. Let's go to 1 hour. I texted last night, or I texted yesterday afternoon, actually, before this happened. I said I would be very interested in buying Bitcoin on a 4-hour MRI buy below 65K. We didn't get there. We reversed, 8 hours too early. So we reversed at 65.2, and we didn't make it to an MRI buy. So had the price been below 65, starting with evening time, it needed to be a 4-hour chart. Starting with, say, midnight, or let me see, if this is 5, 6, this would be 7, that would be 8. Starting with the 8 candle. I needed us below 65 this morning. Below 65 this morning would get me speculatively buying the dip. I do like this reversal candle. I really like it on the 4-hour. I really like it on the 1 hour. But because I didn't enter the trade here, I'm not entering it up here, right? It needs to be entered in real time, which I didn't do. I actually wasn't around the computer after 2 p.m. yesterday. So it was at 2 p.m. Eastern. So it was very hard for me to enter this trade. unfortunately. I wasn't ready for it. Wasn't logged in. Didn't even realize it happened until the market was closed. And now I'm not going to chase. So because I'm not going to chase, I'm going to wait for a daily green star candle, which is coming in a couple of days. I'll wait because I still think we're going to have some volatility here. That's pretty much it for Bitcoin. The cycle is moving along. I do think we're going to get a nice pop, and this black line will move above the green line. Oil markets are, steady at 70. Not really much to say. Gold. Gold is topping, guys. You gotta take your profit in gold. I don't have any gold positions, but if I did, I would be taking my profit. This is an MRI top coming on Monday or Sunday night even, right? You already have the warning. You already have a reversal candle. You already completed extensions A, B, and C. Gold on a weekly scale has topped. On a monthly scale, it has more upside. But on a weekly scale, it has topped. It can definitely pull back for 1 to 4 weeks. It can pull back all the way into this box. But if it does pull back into this box, it's going to break the monthly MRI count. It's very rare gold makes it to a second consecutive monthly top. I'm not sure. Yeah, it only done it one time. Right here. It's done it one time. Second consecutive MRI top was a September 11th high. That was a massive blow off top. I don't think it's ever done that. Ever. May have to go back to the 80s. It didn't even do it here. This is back in the 80s. So it's actually only happened once in history that gold have a second consecutive MRI top. It's had a second consecutive MRI buy opportunity back in 1976. Anyone around and of trading age to trade that? These are all MRI singles. Another MRI single. Wow, look at the monthly MRI. Called gold perfectly back in 1982, back in 1985. Wow. Another beautiful monthly MRI buy in 1999. Jesus. I need a time machine. And then we start the uptrend. We start the hyperwave as well. Beautiful MRI buy right here in 2015. I was trading then. And to an MRI top too. Wow. Wow, another MRI top here in 2020. Another MRI top here in 2023. And this was an MRI top that didn't materialize, but you had the green star candle in August of 2024. I think we're going to pull back, guys. I know the monthly looks good. I know gold looks like it'll go up forever. Gold promoters and gloom and doomers will tell you it's going to go up forever. I am exiting gold here. I'm taking my profit. Hopefully, if we're lucky, we get a quick correction, go back up without endangering the monthly second consecutive MRI top. In order to prevent a second consecutive MRI top, we just got to stay above this box. Yeah, we just got to stay above this box, and then we're clean on the MRI top. And then the following month, we got to stay above that close. The close of August candle. August 1st, yeah, the candle of its monthly charts. So this is the gold futures. I mean, I don't really need to look at GLD. I don't really need to look at, I go to the source. I go to the source of price discovery. Someone is asking you to look at GLD and something else. It was GLD and GDX. I don't really need to. I like looking at the gold future. I might take out another leverage position in Bitcoin if we're breaking to swing highs here. This is where I exited. I wouldn't enter today, maybe tomorrow. I'm not going to enter today. I still think we're going to top today and pull back. I don't expect us to break this high on this swing. If I'm wrong, I'm going long. But right now, I'm still looking at this. I'm looking at this as a dead cat bounce. GDX. Is that miners? GDX is the miners. The gold miners. Gold miners top. Look at this beautiful MRI top on a daily scale. Wow. That's an indication to get out. What a beautiful trade. MRI buy right into an MRI sell. Straight up. Beautiful. The opposite of what happened here. Holy shit. August 21st, MRI top right into an MRI sell. Sorry, right into an MRI buy. MRI sell into an MRI buy. To September 6th. Beautiful trade. Beautiful. MRI didn't help you get out on September 26th, but had a couple of doji candles. I mean, your stop loss gets hit, but then MRI certainly helps you get back in. But that's a daily MRI top. Sorry, that's a daily MRI buy with a weekly MRI sell. Interesting. Right here, weekly MRI sell after it already has pulled back. Yeah, the daily MRI on miners looks excellent. Got a warning buy here. Got a sell up here. I mean, this green star candle would have gotten me into trouble. I might have gotten long again, but I don't like to chase any asset. My portfolio has survived for 20 years because I don't chase. Well, my trade's working out, isn't it? Here's the short. There's the initial stop loss. When this candle ends the way it does, and the prior 5-minute candle starts to drop, that's when my stop loss goes to the top of this candle, the top of the 10:05 candle. And then when this candle ends red and current candle is playing red, I'm already entering a break-even stop loss. Also, my initial stop loss was what kind of risk? It was a 5-point risk, 5.25. So let's move down 5.25. And look, we've already profited, or at one point, were more profitable than I was risking. Whenever that happens, I'm going to break even stop loss. This is now a trade I can't lose money on. If this candle closes red, my stop loss goes all the way down to this candle's top. And this candle has less than 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes, 20 seconds. When this candle has less than 1 minute left, I am already and it looks like current candle or lower, I'm already comfortable setting that stop loss to the bottom of that candle, to the top of the candle. Because if we get a massive rally right now, I want to get out of this trade with at least $100 in profit. Okay, right now this is $150 in profit, assuming I'm trading 2 contracts, and I've always traded at least 2 contracts. So my minimum profit right now is $100. We're making new lows right now, so I'm already setting this stop loss. That's it. My minimum profit here will be $150. I mean, not enough to buy a Lambo, but enough to have a nice steak dinner later. And on days I don't profit $100, I fast. Also healthy for you. Oh, there we go. See, it's rallying. I don't like that. I don't like that rally. The prior 5-minute candle has a massive wick. The current candle could not break the low of that candle. And if it breaks the high of that candle, I want to be out of this trade. I don't want this winner to become a loser. Can always go short again a little bit later. So I am ready to exit this trade. I want my trades to go straight down and make me lots of money immediately. And there it goes. We have exited the trade with 150 in profit. Because if it goes any higher, now I'm in a losing trade, and now what do I do? I'd rather rethink my situation. In a situation like this, as a day trader, I would have one more trade in me before noon, and that's it. Hopefully that other trade is also a winner. And now we're looking at a $250, $400 day when the market didn't even do what I expected it to do. See, I didn't want to see a candle like that. That's why I lowered my stop loss. And now we wait. We delete all of these lines. And we wait. Maybe I'm going long right now. I kind of like this, actually. Market is rallying. I would flip this from a short to a long. Look how much it's moving. It's breaking the prior swing high, and that becomes my long entry. And my stop loss is below the swing low. Let's glance at Tesla. Tesla had a very nice earnings. If I would have traded this, it would have only been with options. I would not have guessed which way Tesla is going to move on earnings. Sometimes I do. The last earnings was negative, though they did beat on revenue. And the current earnings is positive, and they lost on revenue. Interesting. Very interesting. What kind of expectations did they have? Estimate was 60 cents. What was it last time? Last time the estimate was 61, and they reported 52. This time the estimate was 59, and they reported 72. Wow. Though standardized, it was 60. I gotta check what that means, actually. Okay. Huge move for Tesla. I'm back to being bullish on Tesla. I was bearish on Tesla based on the chart, but I would have never been short going into earnings. And if tomorrow is another slight green candle, that's bullish. Oh, S&P is not doing well. I'm keeping my stop loss intact. I like this reversal, though. I might actually move my stop loss down. I want to give this a little bit of room. I want to give it a little bit of room. This is also a legitimate stop loss below the swing low of the day. But once this high is broken, I'm definitely going in for a break even, or I may even exit my trade right up here and take a break even trade. That's day trading. I don't like to do it anymore. That's what I used to do. All right, guys, that's it for me. You got my views on Bitcoin. I'm still a little skeptical that we're going to break the swing highs with the election and uncertainty coming. So I'm going to stay patient. Thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you all on the next. Really curious what happens here, but this video has lasted long enough. Bye, guys.